Ready-made versus homemade, the ultimate camping meal showdown. You're out in the wild, surrounded by nature, and the sun's dipping below the horizon. The air is cool, the fire's crackling, and you're starving. It's time to eat. But hold on. Do you go for the quick and easy ready-made meal, or do you take the time to craft something from scratch? That's what we're here to find out, you donkey. We've got two contenders in this corner, the ready-made meal, pre-packaged and ready to heat. And in the other corner, we've got fresh ingredients begging to be turned into a culinary masterpiece. Today, we're putting these two options head-to-head in a battle for camping meal supremacy. We'll judge them on speed, taste, convenience, and cost. Let's find out which one is easier, faster, and better for your next adventure. Alright, you lot, listen up. First up is the speed test. Imagine this, you've just trekked through miles of wilderness. You're exhausted, your stomach's rumbling louder than a bear waking up from hibernation, and you need food, fast. Let's see how long each option takes. On one hand, we've got the ready-made meal, rip it open, heat it up, and boom, done. On the other hand, we've got our fresh ingredients. We need to chop, slice, dice, and cook these beauties to perfection. Well, look at that. The ready-made meal is ready in a pathetic X minutes, while the homemade meal took a disastrous Y minutes. The ready-made meal might be winning this round, but don't think for a minute that speed is everything. Let's see how these contenders stack up in the taste department. Now for the moment of truth, the taste test. First up, we've got the ready-made meal. Let's see if this dehydrated disaster can actually satisfy. Not bad. It's warm, edible, I've had worse. It's definitely convenient, I'll give it that. But can it compare to a freshly cooked meal? Let's find out. Now this is what I'm talking about. The homemade meal is bursting with flavor, fresh ingredients, and cooked to perfection. You can taste the love and effort put into every bite. Sure, it took longer, but the taste, the quality, it's in a different league altogether. The ready-made meal is like a culinary boot camp, while the homemade meal is a 5-star dining experience. Let's be honest, after a long day of exploring the great outdoors, the last thing you want to do is spend hours cleaning dishes. With the ready-made meal, you just scoff it down and toss the wrapper in the bin. Easy peasy. But with the homemade meal, oh dear, it's a different story altogether. You've got pots, pans, utensils, the whole bloody restaurant to clean up. It's enough to make you want to pack up and go home. So if you value your sanity and want a hassle-free experience, the ready-made meal is the clear winner. But for those who appreciate the finer things in life, the taste and satisfaction of a homemade meal might just be worth the extra effort. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, money. Ready-made meals might be convenient, but they can put a serious dent in your wallet. Let's see how the cost stacks up against our homemade hero. Well, blow me down. It turns out that cooking your own meals can actually save you a few quid in the long run. So, if you're a frequent camper, ditch the overpriced ready-made meals and embrace your inner chef. Your wallet will thank you for it. So there you have it, folks. The ultimate camping meal showdown. Which option reigns supreme? If you prioritize speed and convenience above all else, then the ready-made meal is the way to go. It's quick, easy, and requires minimal effort. But if you're a true foodie who craves fresh, flavorful meals and doesn't mind putting in a bit of graft, then the homemade meal is the clear winner. Ultimately, the choice is yours. It all comes down to your personal preferences and priorities. What's more important to you, speed or flavor? Convenience or cost? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more culinary adventures and camping tips. Listen up, you want this video to be a hit, right? Then we need to make it visually appealing. Get in close with those camera angles, show the sizzle of the food, the steam rising from the pot. Use time lapses to speed up the cooking process and keep the viewers engaged. And for God's sake, add some decent music. We don't want this to be as dull as a week-old dishwater. So there you have it. The ready-made meal, quick, convenient, but about as exciting as a wet week in Wales. On the other hand, the homemade meal takes a bit of effort, but the taste, bloody brilliant. Listen, whether you're a seasoned camping pro or a complete novice, the most important thing is to get out there and enjoy the great outdoors. And if you can fuel your adventures with delicious food, even better. Now stop watching this and get cooking, you Muppets. And for God's sake, don't burn the forest down.